Hi guys, my name is MacHeart11 and this video is an experiment on how I can make my own Pokemon GO movies. Right now I'm about to go out with my dog. Do you see him? And I'm going to try to fix some stuff. And meanwhile I'm also going to try to talk a bit to make things more interesting, since I'm being inspired by Reverso and trainer tips by their Pokemon GO movies. Vlogs, I mean, sorry, pardon me. So, let's head out and let's see what kind of Pokemon we can find. It's kinda windy today, but they're saying there's going to be more sun in the afternoon. Whoop! My little doggy. He has his special spots where he has to sniff and pee on them, yeah, to show the dominance. Well, I hope you can hear me properly, because the wind is extremely strong and the tree leaves are ruffling. Yeah. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering what kind of equipment I'm using, it's my own iPhone. Yeah, kind of big surprise, right? I do have a GoPro camera that I'm desperately trying to figure out how I can use it, including the editing programs. But so I'm using instead my iPhone to, I don't want to repeat myself. After all, this is my first time doing a vlog. You might have seen my walkthroughs of Pokemon Moon and Hamtaro Ham Heartbreak on my channel, and 2 more selfie music videos that I've done. So please check them out while you watch this. A Hoot have appeared, so wait, and a Natu. Oh well, let's try to catch a Pidgey too. Well, I'm choosing Hot. Woot! I like to how do you call it on English? Imitate imitate Pokemon cries. I'm actually kinda good at it. Aw, blast it. I'd rather take a raspberry too. Oh. Yeah, ignore the car sound, someone's trying to impress me, I guess. But I got my Hoot. And this is actually not my first catch today. I caught one earlier in the morning. And the current 7 days rate is now 1, since it's a Monday. Let's see, appreciate. Only decent, best HP, some good stats. Yeah, I belong to the yellow team. Yellow Rose, by the way. Let's sit down a bit and I want to talk about a little bit about myself, and especially how much Pokemon means to me. Here we go. My doggy, come here. Oh, by the way, my dog is named Tsuki, or rather, how you properly pronounce his name. It's Tsuki, and it's Japanese meaning moon. When I was 11 years ago, when my parents and I got our dog, I was really into Japanese and I wanted to turn myself Japanese. But so Tsuki, or Tsuki, became one of the first Japanese words I got to learn on my own. I tried to go to some courses in Japanese in my hometown, but it didn't really click there, no. And what I mean click, the language I mean. But even today I'm sometimes trying to teach myself a few Japanese words. Ohayo, o genki desu ka? どうしたの? 大丈夫です? Well, yeah. I think my voice sounds a bit different when I try to speak another language. So, About my background about the Pokemon. When I was a little kid and went to my first elementary school, I was bullied day in and day out. And when I mean bullied, I mean bullied. But not physically bullied. They never tried to harm me in that way or hurt me. They hurt me vocally, emotionally. They pushed me down by their words, and I was really sad. I didn't understand what were they trying to do. I always did my best in class, and my teachers loved me because I was, well, how do you say it, determined and dedicated to my work. The problem was in my school, the children. Perhaps a group of 5, 6 or maybe even 7 children in my class target me every single day during break, even during sometimes in class, and they even harassed me whenever I tried to go to the toilet. Can you imagine that? Waking up every single morning with stomach and not having a good appetite, but still have to push down the breakfast in your throat and try to go, or rather my mom drove me to school, but still go to the school every single day with that feeling that, oh no, it's the same song again and again and again. But still, I was strong. I didn't let the bullies push me down that hard that I had to stay at home for maybe several weeks. That never happened, unlike many others who crumble down when they go through this harassment. And during that time, Pokemon became a very important thing to me. Or rather, the Pokemon figures. They became my first and only friends for many years. I didn't have any friends at school. Sure, there were girls and even a few boys, all a few years older than me, who tried to help me, but I refused their help because I was scared they would target me too. I was afraid to get hurt even more, so I didn't want them to help me. I didn't accept their help. The only ones they could turn to were my own parents and Pokemon. Playing Pokemon games helped me calm down, find a place in the world where I could live, what I could live for. Well, of course, I lived for my parents too, but Pokemon meant so much to me. They became literally my friends. And when I watched the Pokemon cartoons, I mean Ash and his friends, they became my friends in my dreams. I feel they could accept me for who I am, accept my difficulties, accept my flaws. Why the others in real life, they couldn't, because I was different from the others. In case you're wondering what was the first Pokemon game I got, it was for my Game Boy Color, a Pichu edition with Pokemon Pinball Red and Blue. I was very happy, but I expected to get at least Pokemon Red or Blue or Yellow. The first Pokemon games when you play as a trainer in the Kanto region. Good old times. Where the heck did they go? Well, life moved on. And that's what we're going to do. My dog and I are going to move on and we see if we can get some more Pokemon. These crossroads, as you can see, are usually full of Pokemon. This is actually one of the hot spots here around around the streets where I live. And right now we have 2 bird Pokemon. No, 2 bird Pokemon, 1 Rattata and another Natu. I'm going to try to catch Rattata since I'm trying to get many Rattata to accomplish my Rattata medal. It's not easy. Damn it. Now, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Gotcha! Now let's see, is this a small Rattata or extra large? Damn it. Transfer. another duo of Hot and Natu. Really funny. They are usually in pair, I noticed. I wonder why. Let's see, another Rattata. I hope we can get a small one now, but it's okay. Got it. Okay. Nah, neither too large or too small. Gone you go. None of these. So there's actually one thing I've been hearing around the internet on a few days ago. Apparently there's going to be a fire and ice festival event again. Or again. There's been so far water festival event and a grass festival event. And that sounds actually pretty nice, since there's going to be fire type festival which suits for the winter. But how in the world comes the ice festival in here? I think the ice festival should be saved for the winter. That could motivate many children, teenagers, adults in the winter to simply go out in the cold and try to catch Pokemon. That should be a motivation for them, not during summer. Sure, you can view the festival like this, the fire and ice combined. That ice type, or ice and snow overall, they help you chill down, since it sounds like it's going to be very hot summer this year. But as I said, ice type festival event should be in the winter. Don't you agree with me? Here we have my dog. He's a Tibetan Spaniel, 11 years old, and my parents and I often joke about he's a dog with Asperger's syndrome himself. Okay, hello, turn back to the camera. There we go. Aren't you a champion, Tsuki? It's okay. You are so boring, Tsuki. Well, I'm right now on my way home with my dog, since, we have a schedule to keep up with. And we didn't find so many Pokemon, only the few simple ones. Well, around my parts, there are mostly flying type Pokemon, bird Pokemon. But once in a while, a Mr. Mime could suddenly appear in my room and I had to catch it. But doesn't it happen to everyone? Sometimes rare Pokemon appears right under nowhere without knowing it. So now when I'm going home, I'm going to try to mix up with the camera shots I've taken and the screenshots, and hopefully I can make not a real Pokemon GO vlog yet, but you could say it's a prologue to my future adventures that I'm hoping to make. So I hope you enjoyed it so far, and I see you guys next time when I'm outside in maybe around the city where I live, and make more interesting Pokemon GO vlogs. This is Markart11 signing out. Choo-choo! Whoop, before I end the video, Mr. Mime actually appeared out of nowhere here. So let's try catch it. That was a weak one. But it never hurts to try catch it, right? One, two, three. Oh yeah, I got it. But it's a weak one, so I'm not going to keep this, since I've been saving Mr. Mimes for the future trading system feature. I hope Niantic can soon upload it, because I'm desperate looking for Tauros, Kangaskhan and Farfetch'd. So, this was the end of the show now.